Hi everybody, it's time for writing. We are going to review our Fab 5 of writing and then we will get right into it. So here's our little poster. I have the bigger one behind me. First, we need to stretch out your words. Stretch out your words. Write the letters that make those sounds. K, eh, t. Put those down on your paper to make the word. Next, we use capital letters at the beginning of our sentence and for proper nouns. My needs uppercase, it's at the beginning. Name is Sam. Capital S for Sam. Next, we need to use finger spaces between our words. We put finger spaces. You can do 2 fingers, you could do 1, or you could use a pencil or your stick. Number 4 in our Fab 5. Use punctuation marks at the end of your sentences. Punctuation. Here we have a period. We use that when we are telling somebody something. Today is Monday. I'm telling you that, so we end with a period. The next one is a question mark. We use this when we are asking a question. What day is your birthday? That's a question. We end with a question mark. And the last one is an exclamation mark. If you're yelling or excited, you use this. Look out! Then we would use an exclamation mark. And number 5 in our Fab 5 for writing, check your work. Does your writing make sense? Good writers go back and read what they have written. That way you know if it makes sense or not, and then you can go back and fix it. And remember, you can use this tool to help you. Make sure that you have done all of your Fab 5. You can rate yourself. All right, so today in writing, it kind of goes along with reading. In reading, you had that story about if you sailed on the Mayflower. So we learned that the Mayflower is this really big boat, okay? Now, this is the writing paper for today. If you can't print it, that is fine. You can just write on a piece of paper. If you would like to print it, the PDF is on Canvas. And it says, the journey on the Mayflower. The journey on the Mayflower was crowded. That means there were a lot of people. The pilgrims had to leave most of their belongings behind. They couldn't bring all of their toys, the boys and girls. They couldn't bring all of their clothes. They couldn't bring their house and their bed. They couldn't bring all of that stuff. So they left their belongings behind. If you could only take one thing with you, what would it be? If you had to get on the Mayflower and you could only bring one thing, what would you bring with you? So here we have our starter sentence. This is your writing starter. I would take, and you need to finish the sentence. So on my paper, I have my sketch place where I can do my sketch and label. And here is the writing starter. It says, I would take. What would I take? One thing. I could only bring one thing. Well, it can't be too big. It has to be kind of small so it can be with me on the Mayflower. So I think I would bring my photo album. I have 3 kids, so their baby pictures are important and having those memories. So I think I would bring my photo album. So over here, my sentence starter says, I would take. So now I'm going to finish that sentence. I would take, and I need a space, My, my photo, photo album, album, album. Let me read it to see if it makes sense. I would take my photo album. Now, if you wanted to say where you would take it with you or with me. That would be a complete sentence. So I'm going to add that. I would take my photo album with. I don't have enough space here. So should I squeeze it in? Should I go sideways? Maybe write it up here? No, that doesn't make sense. We have to sweep to the next line. So we sweep back down and we come over here. I'm still in the middle of my sentence, so I don't need a capital letter. It can stay lowercase, okay? I would take my photo album with, with me. Putting a space and writing me, and I'm telling you what I would bring with me. So what do I put at the end so you know it's a telling sentence? A period. That's right. So we put our period. Then I go back and I check it. Make sure it makes sense. I would take my photo album with me. And there you go. That is my sentence. Then I could do my sketch. So maybe I would... A photo album kind of looks like a book, so I would just do a quick book-looking thing, and then I would put some pictures in it. Remember, it's a quick sketch, so the pictures are not going to have a lot of detail. And you can just use your pencil, and then I'm going to label it. So I'm going to put my arrow. I'm going to say photo album. That way you know what I'm bringing with me. All right, I can't wait to read your papers, and you can present them on Flipgrid again, and you can read it to us. So this is the writing paper. Your starter is I would take. All right, I hope you enjoyed the story. Have fun with your writing, and I will see you for math at 11:20. Bye.